All right, good afternoon and welcome to our November 18th Clark County Fire District 6 Board of Commissioners meeting. I'd like to call this afternoon's meeting to order and ask that you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. This time I'd ask for any additions to this afternoon's agenda.
Surplus
Yeah, we'll add the surplus items listed in our board packet under new business. Need to read and approve, post as necessary, the minutes of our November 4th board meeting and public budget hearing.
So moved.
Second. Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Correspondence this afternoon. I didn't see anything. Citizen communication. Citizens viewing this afternoon's meeting can communicate directly with the board using the chat feature. Committee reports. EMS District 2, Commissioner Losbeck.
All new Fairgrounds Fire Facility.
Okay, Fairgrounds Fire Facility. Let's do that first.
We had a meeting last week. Year to date, 1,222 calls. In October it was 122. I believe Chief Russell is working with them on an apparatus agreement, which should have in our next meeting. Couple things. On the south side of the building, we had some issues with leakage around some of the older windows. We had to repair that and do some window trim. We're doing a lighting upgrade to LEDs. Working with Clark Public Utilities to get some money back on that. And then we discussed the carpet on the duty side is getting pretty worn and it's really hard to clean. So we're getting a bid on going from carpet to concrete and having it ground. It's going to be fairly expensive, but it appears we probably have enough money in the budget just from carryover to take care of that next year. But we're going to wait and see. It's something the guys would like to have done. And it's glued down carpet, and so trying to get everything up is labor intensive and it's not going to be cheap. But everything else is going well out there. The crews are happy. The sign out front's backlit at night up on the building, and I think things are going well. Anything else, Chief Schmidt? You were there. Did I miss anything important?
They're repairing the drywall in the ceiling.
Oh, that's right. We had a leak.
And they're looking at getting another set of eyes on it for doing some more work there.
Thank you. Was there an EMS District 2 report?
No.
Moving on to the consent agenda.
I would move for approval.
Second. Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Chief report. Chief Hubert, if you want to walk through those items there.
Yeah, first to cover the overtime summary report for the month of October. It shows as 256, 757, 12. And although it went down the previous month, we had some kind of last push for the truck training. And we also had some CARES. We're actually helping Clark Cowlitz cover a unit, one of a CARES unit, and we haven't got those reimbursables yet, but there's about $16,000 that is coming from reimbursables for that that'll go directly to the overtime. So it's closer to 240, which is pretty close to the, which I assume will be future tracking between 200 and somewhere around 240. But
Budget performance reports.
And this, I'm not really sure, other than talking about the budget, what we've currently done with the resolutions, but that's under new business. So I'm not really sure why we have that on there. Okay, sorry.
Old business today. I didn't see anything listed. That takes us to new business. resolution 2025-3.
Ask Secretary Taylor to help me just this first time. I don't know the etiquette for presenting these to you. So I've got the resolution for the 6% increase in property tax. The details, I use the same format as last year. Is there anything else I need to include in that summary?
I don't think so. Maybe just remind the board that based on what they passed last year, they're able to go up to 106 next year, 6% increase. And you can actually do less if you wanted, but we assumed you would want a 6%.
Instead of 1, we do 6.
Yeah, and as long as you don't go over $1.50 per thousand, you can get the full 6%. And since the AV went up 9.1, we're able to do it. So,
Is there any changes between this and what we looked at last time?
Well, the resolutions are new since last time. There are there are 4 changes between the detailed budget that you looked at last time and today. The first one is the property tax amount in the general fund. Secretary Taylor and I worked together. I had overstated it by 400,000, I believe. So we reviewed that calculation and corrected that error. The MPD lease was just slightly less than what we thought.
Instead of 4, it's how much?
300.
And then we are eligible for an administrative refund this year because we are not at the $1.50 per thousand, and we received that information from the county. So we got about 32,000, 31,997 coming in an administrative refund. So those are the general fund changes. In the EMS fund, we did the same sharpening of the pencil with the property tax calculation, and so that number slightly changed as well.
So on the general fund, that I would assume that's the difference between 6 and 9%. The 400,000 is the difference between 6 and 9. Okay. It's your first year.
Thank you.
We'll do it next
I
year.
appreciate your grace.
With that, from Tara, I would make a motion to approve resolution 2025-03, 6% increase in fire property tax.
Second. Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye. Make a motion to approve resolution 2025-04, 2026 preliminary fire suppression budget.
Second. Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion to adopt resolution 2025-05, 1% increase in EMS property tax.
Second. Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Last one, resolution 2025-06, 2026 preliminary emergency medical services budget. Move to approve that one.
Second. Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do we have to do the levy certification? That's just,
No.
okay, that's a signature, just signature. You sign that, okay.
Next item on under new business is surplus.
Yeah, we have some surplus items. There's a list in your package, some tire chain pliers that are no longer needed, a metal workbench, which is, we had Andre rebuild some benches for most of our stations, and this is kind of an old one that was in the shop from years ago. Some miscellaneous electronics, a couple of creepers that were broken, and then a John Deere riding lawnmower that's no longer being used, and a lawn aerator.
I did ask Chief Schmidt about the lawnmower earlier, because we use that at Station 2 and we have a company that's doing that for us now. And he did let me know that we're looking at other bids, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. So with that, I'll make a motion to ask the chief to surplus those items on our behalf.
I'll second. Motion's been made and seconded regarding the surplus items listed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. The board will be moving into executive session. That'll be in accordance with our CW 42.30.110, parentheses I, parentheses G. This will be regarding the performance of a public employee, executive session, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Executive session will last 20 minutes and we will reconvene at 4:30. The board met in executive session and took no action. I think we're good to the order.
I sat in with the auditor on an assessment process towards pretty much towards liability issues. And I think it went well. He's going to continue with Tina and he'll have an entrance interview or an exit interview. So
okay,
we'll go from there.
Thank you for participating in that.
Yep. And then I attended Doug Blackburn's funeral out north of the center. It was really nice. We had an engine there and the Hollybird, which actually made it there and back. Quite a few retired people. It kind of felt more like a reunion a little bit, unfortunately. Peter, the Vancouver chaplain, did the service, did a great job. It was short and sweet. People got to visit afterwards. And District 6 had some folks there. And was not many people here knew him because it's been so long since, I think he retired in 04. But it was very nice and I appreciate the district's participation in that.
Very nice. All right. With that, we'll need to authorize November issuance of payroll warrants. Clark County Treasurer, authorize November payroll direct deposit treasurer's check, authorize November deposit of federal and FICA medical withholding treasurer's check, authorize pre-authorization invoice transmittal, and authorize payment of current bills.
So moved.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.